July 20th. Today's quote is entitled Never Disturbed. These are quotes from Light of the Bhagavat. A sober person, even when harassed by other living beings, should understand that his aggressors are acting helplessly under the control of God, and thus he should never be distracted from the progress on his own path. This rule I have learned from the earth. Actually, that's from Bhagavatam, not Light of the Bhagavat. This is from Light of the Bhagavat. The mountains, although being struck by torrents of rain during the rainy season, are not shaken, just as those whose hearts are dedicated to the transcendental personality of Godhead are never disturbed, even when harassed by great misfortune. What the Shastra is saying here is that the pure devotee doesn't allow himself to get distracted from Krishna, because nothing in this world is worth it for him, or worth it being distracted or giving his energy. So when we say he's never disturbed, in a sense, we're not saying he's never disturbed. Another way of putting it, at least on a certain level of Krishna consciousness, he's not allowing himself to be disturbed. He might actually be disturbed by situations, but he's not disturbed by situations, because he knows if he allows himself to become disturbed, then that's going to deviate him from his remembrance of Krishna. And as you advance in Krishna consciousness, you become more attached to thinking of Krishna, you become more attached to hearing chanting about Krishna. So you're more careful, cautious, concerned about anything that could attract your attention away from Krishna, such as difficulties, disturbances, being mistreated by others. Very easily we can focus on these things. And as we focus on these things, then we're not focusing on Krishna. So that's the idea of this quote, which says, even when being harassed by other living beings, he should understand that his aggressors are acting helplessly by the laws of karma, by the laws of nature. In other words, he's not retaliating, he's accepting. So that's a big thing, to accept. Just like we teach forgiveness. So fundamental aspect of forgiveness is acceptance. Acceptance that this was meant to happen the way it happened, and I can't change that, I can't control that. I can only accept that. Especially, I have to accept it if it already happened. You know, sometimes it happened in the past, we're not accepting. And we can't change it, but still we're resistant to accepting. So I've always found that acceptance is a very high level of Krishna consciousness, because it's accepting I'm not in control. And when things are not in my control, I'm accepting. Although it may be difficult, I'm accepting, okay, this is how it is. What can I do? I can't do anything about it at this point. So that's the idea.